And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Grandal has it. The throw to first is in time, one down. So striding in, Brandon Nimmo. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were two down. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss, first strike. Striding into the box, Brian Dozier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Brian.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind it, count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number two. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Justin Turner. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the box, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High pop-up. Frazier is calling for it, and that ends the inning. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
Buehler, 23 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Jay Bruce stands in as he looks at a called strike. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Dozier fields it cleanly, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. And he takes ball 1. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul. Here's another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
A shot to first base and caught there. Into the box now, number 13. He readies for his first plate appearance.
First baseman, number 13.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. DeGrom has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now, 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. And there's one down now. Now batting, Yasiel Puig. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here's a high pop-up. Number 68 moving to his left. And that's the third out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Popped him up. Number 13 in foul ground. Makes the play, one away. Digging in now, number 68 will take his first hacks here.
Number 68.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Turner has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Third inning, no score to this point. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready on 1 and 2. Fouled off. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Dozier scoops it up. Throw in time. Here's Jock Peterson now. In previous duels with DeGrom, just a 1 for 9.
Jock Peterson.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jock Peterson is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. This is skied into short left center. Rosario into shallow left. 2 gone. Into the box now, Brian Dozier, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue. Riding in once again, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Dozier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runners on the move for second. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. And the stolen base winds up as a... Digging in for his second at-bat, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is... Now in the box, Justin Turner. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce towards the mound. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He popped out in his first trip. Rounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Manny Machado goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Striding in, Yasiel Puig. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yasiel Puig.
From the stretch. Missed with a slider. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit high and deep to right center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Change-up, a little bit inside, 1-0. And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Got him swinging, and that. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He popped out in his first trip.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So striding forward now, Jock Peterson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Throw gets him, 2 down. So here now is the pitcher, Walker Buehler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And he falls behind 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher.
A swing and a miss. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter,
Standing in, number 68. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter,
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He got on top of one, was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. Grounded up the first baseline. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Dozier. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Ryan.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 to him now. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cespedes is after it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Cespedes, but he can't get there. That's down for a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 one more time. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. And a fastball's in there for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he chased it in the dirt. Grandal gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
It's time for the divisional seventh.
Ready once again, number 13. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard, but foul. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Number 9.
Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? He's out. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Kenley Jansen comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Jay Bruce now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rafael Montero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Jock Peterson now. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's 1 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. settling in now, Kenley Jansen. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Corey Seager will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
Popped high in the air. Frazier over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 down. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Pedro Baez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Travis d'Arnaud becomes the first out in the 9th inning. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Peterson. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. David Wright will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 5, David.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Now the 2-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I got 2-1 to count.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A 3-ball, 1 strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one. A.J. Ramos enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Here's Manny Machado now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brandon Nimmo becomes the first out of the inning. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Career numbers against Baez. He's 1 for 2. There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he strikes him out here for. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And there's 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was a double play victim last time around. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here's Jock Peterson now, head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. He's 2 for 4. Here's the first pitch. 4-1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And he fouls this one off. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1 ball.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready now, Pedro Baez. Chris Taylor will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Popped high in the air. Ramos is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Julio Urias takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And that's the first down. Here's Todd Frazier now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. Taken in by Machado. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. Here's Brian Dozier now, head-to-head against A.J. Ramos.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Nimmo. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's a high pop-up. Bruce shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. At the plate, number 68. He doubled his last time through.
Second baseman, number 68.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 20.
Here comes the first pitch.
A.J. Ramos.
Here's a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Puig, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Drilled down the line. No, this is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peterson is there, and he'll put it away to... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Machado now on 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in, number 13. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. Rosario into shallow left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. In now is Yasiel Puig. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends. Stepping into the box, Brandon Nimmo, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Austin Jackson will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 16, Austin Jackson.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High pop up. Number 13 waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. He went down on strikes last time up. And that misses inside. 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. And there goes Reyes. Fouled off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. He's running again. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base. The 3-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
2 strikes.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Puig on the run, and it's a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Anthony Swarzak enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Popped him up. Coming in on it is Jackson, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Here's a high pop-up. Rosario settles under it near second. 1 out. Here's Jock Peterson now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled straight back. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Digging in, Julio Urias.
The pitcher, Julio.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Kike Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. 2 out, nobody on.
Hernandez.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there to make the catch. Ryan Madsen is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Career numbers with Madsen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off the field.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And he'll step off and try again. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here's the 0-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Travis d'Arnaud is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Popped him up. Dozier moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Brian Dozier now, head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's 0 for 4.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Jackson is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. 1 out, nobody on. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. In the air out toward right field. Jackson is there to make the catch, and that means we've got. So here's the Mets pitcher, Anthony Swarzak, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull the string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in the rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Anthony Swarzak is retired to kick off the inning. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Here's the first pitch. Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. Career numbers with Madsen. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Here's Manny Machado now, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far.
Manny Machado.
The pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Reyes ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now at the plate, number 13. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Seth Lugo gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Reyes sprinting after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. The relay, and he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. And that's the second out. So a big moment in the ball game here. Yasmani Grandal. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around it. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Next for the Mets, Jose Reyes, and he'll be the one to begin the inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Career numbers with Madsen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Fouled off.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic tape.
Line towards center field. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Stepping in, Jay Bruce. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Bellinger, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. At the plate, Todd Frazier. There are 2 gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Hit out towards second. There is Dozier. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, Jock Peterson.
First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. The relay throw. And he is in at third safely. So the winning run is 90 feet away with nobody out.
Ryan Madsen.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Ryan Madsen. Although there are a couple of bases open, we'll see if they think about working around it. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Winning run at third. Nobody out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. He'll make the catch, but it ought to be academic now. But he will just bluff the go, not willing to risk it, and this game will continue at least one more batter.
Second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. This one's down to third, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and there will be joy in Tinseltown. The Dodgers are going to walk off winners. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game. We are under the bright lights. So coming to the plate, Daniel Murphy. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Daniel Murphy.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
Hit hard down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with one away. Daytime baseball. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading out for the Cubs, center fielder number 8.
Ryu gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 1-2.
1 ball.
Very
2
nice
strikes.
afternoon. High skies and 77 degrees at game time. He'll try again. 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Left side. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. In now, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Ripped down the line. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Stepping up now, Anthony Rizzo. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Here's Chris Bryant now. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now the 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Well, obviously not fighting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Baez at third, Rizzo on second, Bryant at first, 1 gone. And it's fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 2-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Kemp at the track. The wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So in now for Chicago, Addison Russell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Late that time for a strike.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. Skied into very shallow right. Puig is going to get there, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in, Brian Dozier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Second baseman.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there. 1 away. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner.
Baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Happ ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Manny Machado now. His past history against John Lester. He's gone 3 for 11. And he fouls this one off. Lester has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And now here's the versatile outfield. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now the first pitch here from Lester. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. His past history against John Lester comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Brantley is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Donaldson is there for it. 1 down. Digging in, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the opposite.
And we'll have to leave it there. Edwin Encarnacion now. A match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His past history against John Lester, he's just 2 for 12. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, 2 now from Lester. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Popped him up.
Bryant.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. The next Cubba, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Bauer has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
First delivery to him on the way. Ripped down the first base line. And Encarnacion will take this. In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis. His past history against John Lester, he's a .375 hitter. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he struck him out. Here's Jason Hayward now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's hitless in 6 tries. Now here's the pitch.
Hayward.
And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Hayward, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Ramirez gloves it, and there's out number 2. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding his run.
Well, the play's been made, and that. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Schwarber has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Michael Brantley. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Now Lester's 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Hayward at the track. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So stepping in, Chris Bryant. He popped out in his first trip. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. A ball and no strikes.
1-0. Nope,
fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
1 strike.
Hot shot on the ground is short. On to Encarnacion at first, and that. Striding in for the Indians, Josh Donaldson. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting. Right fielder.
First pitch on its way. Right side. Murphy's got it. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout. So striding in, Daniel Murphy as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second, right to Ramirez. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses for ball 1. One run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Yan Gomes.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Hit hard to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Trevor Bauer. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Happ is there, and they go down in a hurry here. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No hits to this point. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Breaking ball in for a strike.
No ball.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Donaldson has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lester into his motion. Here it is on 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's 1 gone. First pitch on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swing and the ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. And it's fouled away. Rizzo in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And yet another strikeout here. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Danny Salazar comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be run down out there in the alley. A good jump out there in center that time, and there's 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the bleachers and gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's 2 for 3. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning,
got him looking, and that'll do it. Striding into the box, Josh Donaldson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Lester's 2-0 home. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Jason Kipnis. He went down on strikes last time up. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. And he's got another one. 13. Into the box now. Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. That misses. 2-0. Albert Almora is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Now batting, John Lester. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Addison Russell is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester. Started to go down after it and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Russell behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Addison Russell becomes out number 2 this inning. Ian Happ is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. No contact there, and it's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string. Steve Cishek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Cishek's ready. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Number 5, Albert.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Schwarber is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box, Andrew Miller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed the bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground-out victim. 2 away. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. Cishek was born in Massachusetts. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything. And that's exactly what this guy has done. And he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Baez is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And guys,